welcome back to my channel. For today's layout, I am using cut files from Confessions of a Paper Addict. I will leave it linked down below. This cut file that I am using in particular is called Ditsy Daisies, which is super cute. And what I've done here to make it interesting was use the cut file as it is, and that's what the light paper purple cardstock is, so I cut it out and everything, and then I enlarged it though too before I cut it so that the edges would go off the edge of the page, because otherwise it was a perfect 12 by 12, which is how you see them interacting with the edge. And then I cut it again with removing all the cut marks in my Silhouette Cameo like studio stuff, and that way I was able to kind of have the insides filled. And the paper I used was from a Michaels paper pad that just had like these almost like painterly brush strokes, so that way it was an easy backing of the cut file, and it worked out beautifully. Then what you see me doing here is kind of trimming off where my photo I knew was going to back the photo, and since I had such kind of almost like, I hate to say, like negative space in my photo, I wanted the flowers to be overlapping in some of that area that wasn't important in the photo but still was important to the integrity of the rectangle shape, and it worked out perfectly to kind of tuck it right into this spot. I kind of auditioned all four corners, and this is where it worked out the best. So yeah, it was like serendipitous for that one. I love that word, serendipity. So I kept the other three together, and in just a moment you'll see me raise it on Pop-Dart. So here I am. I just kind of pulled all sorts of sticker collections I have in my stash, and I knew I wanted to pick things that had either purple, orange, blue, or even the pink involved in the stickers. So I have a few Paige Evans collections as well as Maggie Holmes. Here I am popping up those three flowers I cut because they would just be blocked by my photo out, and I will just add them as embellishments and raise them up to be more interactive and interesting for the layout. The photo I'm scrapping, so during quarantine, in order to get out the house, I think I had a lot of phobia to leave the house, but then I slowly came to realize that I could go for walks. I live in South Florida, if you're unfamiliar, and there are a lot of bridges towards the beaches around here, and I live 5 minutes from one. So needless to say, I've been taking these long walks with my daughter in a jogging stroller, and at the end of like a mile and a half, because then I turn around, there's like this almost, what do you call it, like just a rock gathering and such. So Valentina has gotten in the habit, when we get there, I take her out, we'll have a snack, and she'll start throwing and chucking rocks and seashells into the water. And I let her do it for 15 minutes or so, and then we'll get back in the stroller and I walk the mile and a half back, so I get 3 miles done every day. It's been really good. So that's what this photo is. And if you follow, actually, you need to follow me over on A Caffeinated Mommy. I'll leave the link down below. At A Caffeinated Mommy, I kind of do more of my personal photos, family life, mom life. And here on Life with Evie on my Instagram, it's more of like my portfolio of these layouts that I do. So you can feel free to follow me on both, but you'll see more of these photos of Valentina kind of throwing rocks and stuff on that page. I don't post as much of them on Life with Evie, but I should, so I can integrate both of them. Anyways, back to the layout. So I actually used a lot of the elements from the Horizon collection from Pink Paisley, Paige Evans, and it worked out beautifully because all of them are about exploring and wandering, and the fact that she was kind of like digging through some like seashells right now, right on this photo, was perfect. That element up in the top corner does get altered a little bit, but I do leave that blue sunburst. And that's what I use, the fun. And so like I said, I try to keep the element colors the same. So purples, pinks, blues, oranges were all that I used. The Life is Good is from, I believe, a thicker collection from a Vicky Bouton collection. And again, these are all just things from my stash. I've been definitely doing a valiant effort, honestly, this whole year so far. I haven't bought really any new scrapbooking collections. I hate to tell you, like, I'm not playing with the new Maggie Holmes or Dear Lizzie or anything like that. Like, I'm really trying to stash dive because I went a little bonkers a couple years ago, so and so here I am going in with Shift Paint in purple. It kind of shifts between like blue, pink, and like a green. It's like an iridescent. I didn't really like the way it was going, so I scratched that, and then I'm using this Cosmic Pink glitter paint. I think I also picked this up at Michael's. And it's just glitter, pink glitter inside, along with like some turquoise and pink, but I use it to fill in most of the flower petals that you'll see on the layout. And that, I think, concludes my, yeah, whatever else. And I was going to add gold Heidi Shine, but I didn't. I just wanted to go with all of the glitter. So once again, I will leave the links down below for the Confessions of a Paper Addict Etsy stores. These are available there, and we do have a Facebook group if you're interested in joining. There's a lot of interaction there on how other young ladies and ladies that do our hobby use the cut file, so you can always get inspiration there. I do believe that, yeah, I do end up just leaving the glitter as my last step, and then that would be it. I will leave all links down below, including my other Instagram account in case you're interested in following me there. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and getting through quarantine. I hope where you're at, you are safe, healthy, and fine. And until next time, everyone, bye!